Hey everyone, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to this video. I am going to be doing an update for my project pan, and this is like a weird project pan. I'll leave the first video up in the cards because it kind of explains everything and all the rules and why I'm doing this and how it works. So go up there if you haven't seen it yet because it kind of goes into all that. But this project pan is something that is ongoing and rotating, and sometimes I will be finishing a bunch of products and I'll be replacing it with new products because it is rotating. And sometimes, like in this video, I'm actually going to be decluttering some things in this project pan because all these items are things I got through work. They're all things that are gratis, so things that I did not pick out myself, things I did not purchase, and things I just don't know my opinion on. And so a way for me to gather my opinion is to do this project pan. So I have a whole variety of things here. We're gonna go category by category. I'll tell you the things that I'm going to be decluttering because they just didn't work out for me. I'll tell you the things that I'm going to continue on in this project pan and see how much progress I can make. And then I'm going to incorporate some other things that are brand new to me and I want to see how they work for me currently. So let's just get into this. I'm gonna start off with my makeup section. So I have 5 things in makeup, 3 of which I am actually going to declutter. Now, I'll tell you all the reasons. These products may be great, but they just didn't work out for me, and I've tried them in a few different ways. One I just don't use in general. So the first thing I have is this Sephora collection SClean Clean Glowing Skin Foundation. This is something I actually purchased. And when you look at it on a line or whenever it's promoted, like even in store, it talks about it being like a very nice, lightweight, glowing, like hydrating foundation. And I feel like it is the complete opposite. It's so drying. It dries down matte, it doesn't dry down dewy at all. It really has more coverage than what I typically go for, and I can never get it to look natural. I can always see it on my skin. It does not wear well. I'm gonna say this one is a pass. I am going to get rid of it, even though this one I did actually purchase. I just have other things that I love so much more and that make my skin look the way that I want it to. This one just didn't make the cut. The next thing I am going to be decluttering is this one here. Another thing I hoped would work for me. This is the Lilah B A Glow Priming Oil. Now I love my number 28 priming oil from Hourglass. It's beautiful. I've gone through a full mini size, but it lasts a really long time and a little bit goes an extremely long way. This one I feel like it didn't spread far and it just made my skin feel tacky and oily, where the other one makes my skin feel smooth and just like seamless. This one is just not what I wanted it to be. It also didn't work out with a lot of my other foundations, so I don't want to keep something if it's not going to work well or be a great pairing with the things that I already love and use. So I'm going to be passing this along. I also have a full one as well that I've never touched, so I feel like someone else may enjoy this one. But for me, it just didn't work out with what I use. Other thing I'm going to be decluttering is this one from RMS. This is the Living Luminizer, and I thought I would really enjoy this because I love that glass-like skin, but I realized I never use it, and I feel like it's just like sitting in my collection. This has been in the project pan for 2 months now. I've used it maybe 5 times, and it does a little bit, but it doesn't do like the glass skin that I prefer. So I'm going to pass this one along while it's still in brand new condition, just because I don't see it ever seeing any use in my collection. So this, again, it may be a great product. It's just something that is hidden, and I don't like to keep things around for like a maybe one day I'll use it type of situation. The next 2 items are things that are continuing on in this project pan. The first is this Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil, and it's in the shade 0. I love this, and this has gotten me into the habit of loving eyeliner. And I was talking to one of my coworkers because I told her before that I used to have perversion all the time, and I hated it because it was so drying and it like broke apart. And she was mentioning that there are 2 different types of formulas within the Glide On pencils. Some of them are their matte formula, which are those drying type and the brittle type. This one is more of like the gel base, which is why it can like stay together a little bit more, and it's a lot creamier. So I did not know that there are some that are matte that are a little bit different of a formula. So I prefer this one. I don't know how you would tell which is which besides seeing them in person, but I like the shade 0. It's super black, really creamy, doesn't smudge. Really do enjoy this one. And then the other thing continuing on into this project is this lip gloss. This is the Lip Oil Gloss or Lip Gloss Oil from Kosas. It's in the shade Jellyfish, which is like a beautiful clear gloss. I love the scent. I love the texture. I use it more like a lip balm, but it does just have like a really pretty glow to it. It wears nicely underneath a mask where it doesn't stick to the mask at all, and I just really have been enjoying this one, and I can see after the Project Tan continuing on and keeping it. Moving forward with the 3 new makeup items that are going into this project pan. The first one is this Benefit Brow Microfilling Pen. I've used this for a couple weeks so far, and I do really like it. You guys know I love my Urban Decay Brow Blade. That one lasts like 8 to 10 months. Like, it lasts so long, and I'm curious to see how long this one lasts, which is why I'm putting it into this project pan. I want to see if it's the same value as the Urban Decay, because that one has lasted me ages, and this one is brand new to me, and I just want to see how good it is. So it's a little bit different where it has 3 prongs versus the one, and it's not double-ended like the Urban Decay, and it has a felt tip. So it's a little bit different. So far, again, I have been enjoying it, but I really do want to see if it's worth the money. And then next we have this guy here, because it's been a really long time since I tried like an Anastasia lip product, especially their liquid lips, and I feel like I'm going out of liquid lips, but I do like having like a lip gloss on top. So I'm putting this one in. It's been in my collection for a while, and this is the shade Ashton from Anastasia. It's their liquid lipsticks. I feel like it's like the perfect color for this time of year, which is why I want to pull it out and see how it works. So we'll see if I like this formula, if I'm able to make it work, or if I love the color. We shall see, but I feel like I need to give this one a little bit of love. And then finally, the other makeup product I'm putting in is this primer, and this one's from Dior. It's their Dior Backstage Face and Body Primer. I don't have the foundation to pair with it, which is probably maybe not the best like scientific method for me to try this primer, but I do want to see if I like it. I have no clue what it's about, and I'm really interested in it, so I'm going to give this one a shot. Moving on, I always like to rotate my fragrance. I always have like a smaller size fragrance that I get through Gratis. So the first thing is the thing that I was using last month, which is this Nest Sunkissed Hibiscus. I love this one so much. It smells like summer. It's like warm and sunscreen and coconutty, and like it smells like, has like a hint of a floral but not too flowery. It is so pretty. I loved it for September, August, and I really enjoyed this one. I feel like it's almost done. Like, there's not too much left because I was using it like crazy. The fragrance I am putting in is this one here by Rosie Jane. It's actually called by Rosie Jane. This is the Laila Lou, and it is a really beautiful, like light feminine floral scent. I feel like it is not appropriate for this time of year, but something about it is making me drawn to it. It's very nostalgic to me. It's very like, I definitely smell lilacs. Now, I grew up in Maine, and we always had that lilac festival, and lilacs like remind me of my mom. It's one of her favorite scents. So for me, this is just like a cozy scent, even though it's not a cozy fragrance. Does that make sense? Like, this one makes me feel happy and cozy, but it's a fresh floral. I hope this makes sense, but it's a beautiful scent. I think I'd love wearing it to Disney. I'm just so excited for that trip, but I'm putting this one in, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. I think it's just really pretty. Moving on, we have the hair care product that I hated. So this one is going to be decluttered. I am going to be keeping the Nest, by the way, and just keep using it up. But this guy I'm straight up decluttering. Is horrible. This is the Living Proof Full Dry Volume Blast. You're supposed to put it on your hair. It's supposed to help with lift and texture. And for one, I don't care for the Living Proof scent. They all smell the same, and I just don't care about it. It lingers. I'm not a huge fan of it, especially when it's in my hair and I can smell it all day long. So fragrance, not a huge fan. Also irritated my scalp. I have a pretty sensitive scalp. I can't use a lot of things that have additives in there because it makes my psoriasis go crazy, and that one did. It made my scalp super, super itchy. And as far as it doing any type of volume, it did help a little bit, but I didn't like the way my hair felt. And I feel like I have other things that work similarly that don't have that same issue. So in general, I did not like this at all. I really don't have a plus to it other than it gave a little bit of volume, but I didn't care for anything else. So this one is gonna go. The hair care product I am putting in though is this one's from Playa, and this is a really small LA-based company, and this is their New Day Mist. This is almost like a dry conditioner. You can use it on like second or third day hair when your hair is crinkly or when it just like looks like you slept in it. This kind of just makes it look refreshed. You wouldn't necessarily use it in your roots, but you definitely would use it on your hair, and it just like makes everything look put together. It doesn't make your hair feel crunchy or anything. I really like the way that it makes my hair feel. It makes it feel like I just washed my hair, at least on the bottom half, and it just makes my hair look put together. I've really been liking it so far. It also has the Playa scent, which I love. It's like a nighttime fireside at the beach type of scent. I love it, and I'm excited to put this one into this project pan because I'm a huge fan of the brand. And then finally, we have the 3 remaining products that are staying into this project, and they're all the skincare items that I will still continue on. The first one here is this Beauty Counter Time Triple Peptide Radiance Serum. I really like this. I've been using it morning and night. I have been going through it pretty quickly, but I think it was because at the very beginning I was using too much, where now I do more of like the patting method, and I feel like I'm using a lot less product. It has gone down pretty significantly though, and it's kind of pricey. So when I got it in this project pan last month, it was brand new, so it was completely full, and it's already about here. So it's already about a third of the way done. We shall see how much I get through in this next month. I don't know if we'll see how much I get through in the next month. I do like the way my skin is feeling though. I feel like it looks pretty just clear, and we'll see if there's any long-term benefits by trying it for a few more months. But that's the first skincare product. The next one I totally forgot it was in a project pan. Sorry, I think I did that last time too. But it is their Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. Again, I only used it a couple times this month, and I like it. I just never remember to do that step for some reason. And then finally, we do have the moisturizer that I'm using at night, and this is the Goop Beauty Goop Jeans. It's the all-in-one nourishing face cream. It's the Gwyneth Paltrow line that we have at Sephora, and I really enjoy this moisturizer. It's a pricey beast though, so I don't know if I could recommend it based on that, but I do feel like my skin is really plump and nourished and just like glowing in the morning. I only use it at night. I don't use it in the day because it's way too thick to wear underneath makeup in my opinion, but it has made my skin look beautiful in the morning when I used it. I've used probably about a third of the product so far. Hopefully you can see that. I just really like the texture and the way my skin looks, and yeah, this one surprised me for sure. But thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see the other ones from this series, I'll leave it down below so you guys can check it out. But thank you so much for coming by today, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye guys.